Hello, my beautiful and handsome bakers. I'm Nisha, and today we're going to be making some brownie protein balls. So again, I have been really working to have a variety of not only sweet but healthy recipes. So today we're going to be using a half cup of almond flour, 1/4 cup of chocolate protein powder, 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, non-sweetened, and salt. And that was 3 tablespoons of salt. We're gonna go ahead and just whisk this together. You can use a rubber spatula or you can use an actual whisk, but I'm gonna use the rubber spatula because I have that closest to me right now. The dry ingredients together, then we're gonna add in 1/3 of almond butter. And I love almond butter. When it comes to nut butters, you know, you can kind of interchange them. My favorites are almond butter and walnut butter. Sometimes peanut butter for me is just too much, but this particular recipe tastes the best with almond butter. So next we're gonna go ahead and pour in 2 tablespoons of milk. And of course, you can use a dairy-free alternative. You can use almond milk or whatever you desire. I'm actually only using 2% milk, but if you like almond milk, go ahead and use almond milk. It gives it a really great flavor. I just didn't have any today, so I'm using regular 2%. Next, we're gonna be adding 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, and I use the pure organic maple syrup, and 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. And again, when you're baking, you always want to use pure vanilla extract unless your recipe calls specifically for imitation. So now with our rubber spatula, we are gonna fold this until it is well combined. The thing I do love about this recipe is that it's a no-bake recipe. Baking sheet right here that's lined with parchment paper, and I'm gonna take a medium cookie scoop and I'm gonna scoop the mixture onto our baking sheet. Okay, and your mixture should be non-sticky. The almond butter has, you know, an oil in it, or almond oil. And so your mixture should not stick to your hands or your gloves. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and set our brownie balls to the side. And I'm gonna grab some dark chocolate squares. These are 60% cacao Ghirardelli chocolate squares. We're gonna use about 6 ounces. So 6 ounces are those pretty big chocolate bars in the baking aisle, and it's usually 1.5 bars. I don't think they come in a full like 6 ounce. So. Okay, and you're gonna put them in a heat-proof bowl, something that you can put in the microwave. This is a fairly small bowl, kind of medium size. And then I'm gonna take a tablespoon of refined coconut oil, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the microwave in 20-second intervals. Okay, so every 20 seconds or so, we're gonna take it out of the microwave and stir it up. Okay, so it's not quite melted, of course, but we're just gonna kind of stir it up so we can melt the coconut oil and incorporate that all over our chocolate. Okay, I'm gonna put it back in here for another 20 or 30 seconds or so. So now that our chocolate is fully melted, I have these tongs and I have some sprinkles, and I'm going to take each ball one at a time with my tongs. You can use a fork if you don't have these. These are just kind of like, you know, the barbecue tongs. And I'm gonna roll it around in the chocolate. And I do have a lot of chocolate left, so I will likely put these ones in the refrigerator to let the chocolate harden, and then I'm gonna give them one more dunk in the chocolate. And we're gonna also wait until we do the second coating in order to put the sprinkles on as well. Okay, and I'm gonna do my second coating. I just put these in the refrigerator, honestly, for like 3 minutes. Again, you can use sprinkles. You can keep them like this. I like using sprinkles because it just makes them cuter. But I like to harden the chocolate a little bit more before I sprinkle the sprinkles on them, just so they don't like sink into the chocolate. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the refrigerator for a few minutes. So now for the best part, I'm gonna go ahead and add the sprinkles, rainbow sprinkles, just to kind of give it like a cute little color. So cute. Okay, and after I add these sprinkles on, I'm not gonna do too many. I just don't want it to be like super crunchy, but I'm gonna go ahead and put these back in the refrigerator for a few more minutes so the chocolate can get nice and hard. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to Sugar Vixen for more delicious and sometimes healthy sweet treats.